Hey yo, do you think AI is helping the family or harming the family? Let's talk about it on the Fammission Podcast. Let's go. Yo, what's up? This your boy Monty G from the Fammission Podcast. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get all access to motivated and inspiring videos on this Fammission Friday. Every Friday, let's get to the podcast. Yo, what's up? This your boy Monty G from the Fammission Podcast. And man, you know what we do around this time, man. We always asking them Q&As. So we got a couple of questions and we need a couple answers. So make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe on YouTube, show some love. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna put that phone up there when we come up with this question. But where y'all watching from out there, man? What you know what I'm saying? Drop y'all city, man. Drop y'all city. Where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? And before we get started, I gotta send a shout out to my homegirl, right? Tiny slices with the spicy slices. These right here, fire. What up, bro? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? These right here is super duper fire. You hear me? These my joints. These are spicy, right? These are spicy ones, and these is the tropical punch. Oh shit. Tropical punch. So this one, they be punching. I told you, they trying to jump out my hand. So this my wife got. These what I got. You know what I'm saying? And the other day I tried them, and they was still warm because they was fresh out the pack. But I got them out the refrigerator. Them boys crunchy, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit more in a minute. But today we're gonna talk about is AI. Y'all be messing with the AI with the Chat GBT. Is it helping the family, y'all kids out, or is it harming the family? You know, do we spend more time talking to our people, or we be on our phone like this most of the time? Let me know, man. We're going to KKG, drop that number on there so we can get a couple callers in. You know what I'm saying? 407-504-1199. What's going on? Hit that line. Your boy Money G back in the building. Yes, indeed. Yeah, hit that line, man. Let me know. Would y'all let the AI babysit your kid? Or help them with their homework?
Yeah, I would help with the homework because it's a lot. They be doing that different math now and everything. There's a lot of that stuff we don't know. I would help them with the homework, but you can't babysit. That's like getting one of them Waymo cars, like the little Ubers that don't have a driver.
Yeah. But yeah, and they just put the first truck out on the road, delivery truck out on the road, and they said they couldn't drive at night, and they did good at night. So this is the world coming to, man. It's like it's AI generated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The cash finna be extinct in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Everybody using cards, chips, and their phones and all kind of devices. So what's y'all we got a comment on here popping up. What that one is?
Mm-hmm. That was Ty just checking in from 130th.
Oh, what our family member?
Ty.
Yeah, that's a little lower. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. So yeah, man, I want to know, man, do y'all be on the Chat GBT? I mess with Chat GBT. You know what I'm saying? I be talking to her. At first, when I first started, I was kind of sketchy about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of sketchy about it. But you know, I ask questions, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She go deep with the questions. She start asking you questions like, "Do you want me to do this?" I'll be like, "Damn, I didn't even think about that." Yeah, let me see what you come up with. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I be asking about all kind of history and the
Bible.
Bible, the Quran, um, what else?
Business ideas.
Business ideas. Um, yeah, all kind of stuff I'll be asking about. So, you know what I'm saying? It'd be cool. I don't be going too crazy with it. But, I try to stay in tune with what's going on. But do y'all use Chat GPT? Let me know. Drop in the comments. Do y'all use any kind of AI? No, do y'all use that at work? So people be using that at work, huh?
Our pricing is set by AI.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Big business be doing it. So, yeah. But how do y'all feel about AI? I guess that's the question. How do y'all feel about it?
I mean, I feel like, it has a lot of very useful purposes. I feel like some people are gonna abuse it,
Mm,
but I feel like there's definitely use for it in business and personal. It kind of cuts down some of that extra time by assisting you to do things.
mm,
They have AI that'll plan your whole schedule out for you. They have, I use it a lot for imagery creation, but if I have to email somebody that I don't know super duper well, I always put it through AI first.
Oh, yeah?
Every time.
Hmm.
Oh. So if I'm emailing like a new vendor or, somebody in my company or like the owner's company or somewhere like that, I'll always put it through AI. Because, your day-to-day speech
Yeah, I
isn't
know.
always like the most professional representation of you. So I like it because I can say the point that I'm trying to convey and say, hey, can you write this to this specific type of person that, to sound very professional and direct, or however you want to come off.
Yeah, I did that before off a website I was dealing with. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say the website, but I didn't know the people. So, yeah, I used it. You know what I'm saying? I just typed what I wanted to say and then I put it in the AI, just had to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I can be kind of ghetto with my words. I'm from Chicago, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, man, who we got out there? We got a couple lookers out there. We got a couple likes and loves. Man, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share this video because we finna get off into it. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony said I use it with my Alexa TV every day. Yeah.
Alexa TV?
Yeah. There's TVs that you can add to Alexa and she can help you control them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think ours is.
Yeah.
I just don't think we use it that way.
Yeah, we don't use it like that. And they do the lights and everything, huh?
Unknown caller.
Yeah. Okay, we got a caller. Let me see. Yo, what's up? This your boy Monty G from the Fammission Podcast. You on the line. The question is, do you like AI?
Well, I'm kind of torn on that because of what's been happening in Memphis. It's close to home and people getting sick. I'm just wondering, where is it going? Is it worth it?
Wait a minute, what happened in we talking about the AI generated like Chat GPT?
Yeah, but their plants, how they get all the energy is polluting Memphis neighborhoods. People got asthma, they dying, they taking all the resources, the water, the electricity, their bills going up. So it's behind the scenes, it's not good. But they're not telling the people, but the communities where the hub's at, that's what's going on.
I might do some more research on that right there.
It's causing major air
Yeah, because they trying to block it in Georgia. They're about to do one right next door to a state park. And so they already draw the line for the water that's flowing through right there because they're about to use all that water because they're going to need the water to cool down the turbo. However they got it working, they need the water and the electricity, and it's going to take away from everybody else.
Wow.
That's super interesting. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so behind, and now, what else is going on with that? But yeah, but you look into it, dive deeper into it.
Yeah, we're looking at it right now. That's crazy work right there.
It's crazy. AI is the one that gave you the news article.
And the AI gave me a news article. Wow. Man, where you calling from?
This is Shay in Nashville.
Oh, Shay, what's going on? Nashville, Tennessee? Man, you know what? That's crazy. I did not know that. That's some good information. You know, I'm gonna look deep into that.
Yeah, you need to, because the people, it's not been publicized because, you know, they trying to do Gemini, you know, everyone's trying to pump the AI, but the way it has behind the scenes is not good for the environment, the people, because they just building them in people's neighborhoods. I think they should put it in centralized in the desert, you know, away from people, and, you know, see how that's going to affect. And then you have to transport in water, so they can't do that. But it's not good for, they should go in Wyoming where there's no people at, you know, go somewhere where there's not a lot of people. But then that's going to mess up the nature. So I don't know. It's a catch-22. We're going to lose something but gain something.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah.
Man.
I was caught off guard because I was caught off guard with the question because Hanif called, and I was like, well, I don't even know what we're going to talk about, because he pulled y'all's podcast up, and he's like, call in. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to say, but this is something that I done read up on and been trying to think, you know, because it's right in our backyard. So, you know, Memphis is only 3 hours away from us.
Yeah.
And then plus, Elon Musk is trying to build a tunnel now in downtown Nashville to go from downtown to airport. So everything that has to do with Tennessee and Elon, I'm on it, because it's like you trying to change where I'm at.
Yeah, he a sneaky little dude. Gotta watch him.
Yeah, so so AI, just do more research on it and see what it's doing to the environment and the people around it, because the people that's suffering, it's not good for them. I'm sure they don't want to have AI, nothing to do with AI.
I know. I'm now you got me thinking about it now. And that's crazy, because I heard somebody saying, like, man, I'm deleted all that stuff off my app. And now I see why. Yeah.
Yeah, because it takes up too much energy. And then if you do put in ChatGPT, they only allow you to do, like, I was putting in pictures to do my landscaping, and so they only let me do like 5 pictures, and, you know, then they had to wait to come back, have to come back tomorrow to do, if I wanted to get some different ideas. So it takes a lot to, when you're doing, depending on what you're doing, it's going to burn up a lot of energy to get accomplished what we're asking it to do. Wow.
That's bad. Man, well, I appreciate you, you calling in and guilt tripping me.
Because I didn't even mean to do that. See, I didn't even mean to do that.
I'll just play. No, but yeah, I appreciate that.
I gave you something to think about it.
Yeah, you definitely got me thinking.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah, Shay, man, I appreciate you calling and giving us some good information, man. I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
All right, you too. All right. Yes, indeed. Who we got? We got Domingo Cassia Jr. in the building. And we got Devo G in the building. What up, gangster? You already know, family member. You already know. Yeah, man, we was talking about the ChatGPT, right? And we talking about the AI, like, do y'all like it in y'all homes? Do y'all use it in your homes? Would you let your kids be raised by one, helping them with their homework? You know, do you let your kids even chat with the ChatGPT alone without no supervision? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was talking about. And we just had a caller come in, and she just put me up on some on some
So
awesome,
what
some
she's
major
talking
knowledge.
about in Memphis, right, with Elon Musk. So it's called the name of the computer is called Colossus, and it's a supercomputer, and it's used to run Twitter's AI. So okay, that's fine. I don't really use X or Twitter, so I went and I found ChatGPTs because that is what we use, right?
Right.
So theirs is actually in Des Moines, Iowa. And it says that they used, so because these things are generating so much heat to keep them cool and prevent them from overloading, that they have used
Ray G Penitentiary call.
1.7 billion gallons of water to cool these computers.
Wait a minute, hold on, man. We got a jail call, but I'm on a call. I'm on with y'all because the jail call be like 45 minutes. He can call me back in a minute. I'm gonna hit him up on this PayPal or something. So
it's more than 2,500 Olympic sites.
So I'm saying though, you know, like, is it good water they out here putting out? Because
they're taking in like water from like rivers and stuff. So I don't know what happens to it. It doesn't say what happens to it afterwards. But what she was saying and what I was reading about the Twitter one is that not only is it using a ton of water, but it's also sending out like formaldehyde and nitrogen and all of these other pollutants into the air. And he built it, of course, in a predominantly Black neighborhood where there was already an issue of pollution that is causing like an elevated risk, what's the word? Instances of cancer. And so now they're pumping all these chemicals into the air to the people who are already affected by pollution.
Yeah, and they're putting more pollution on top of it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild. That's wild. That's, you know, we got to look into that. We got to do some research on that one some more.
Is right now is believed to be the world's biggest AI supercomputer, the one in Memphis.
Wow. And I heard about the supercomputer, man. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Hey, man, make sure y'all share this video. Hey, you know, before we get off into it too deep, you know, I got to try one of these pickles, man. No, Devo G. Man, these right here, tiny spicy slices. Hey, she deliver them, G. So they're like $12 a jar. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Yeah, these joints fire. I'm about to try one. Yeah, she got all kind of different kind too.
They're at the bottom.
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the screen. What kind they got? You know what I'm saying? She got raspberry sour. Hey, let me try. And I like, oh, they spicy, but I like it. You want to try one in? Yeah. Hey, I like pickles.
He said, are they fire?
They what?
He said, are they fire? Oh, or is that hot? I don't know. One of the two, fire or hot. Both.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Spicy. And they fire. They crunchy. And I know it smells good. That should smell fire, huh? Here you go. I mean, we got to use our sticks because I don't throw my forks down. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that one. So I got my sticks. Yeah, they fire, G. You should excuse me. You should get some. These joints fire. I ain't gonna even lie. And I like pickles, bro. I'm talking about. Hey, And let me give y'all some fun facts about pickles. KKG, you remember? You know when pickles first were first used?
It was like 2000 something years ago.
Hey, for the people that play football, basketball, work out and get chubby horses and cramps, y'all can drink the juice, and in about 3 seconds, the your cramps will go away. So females too, y'all get that little headaches and menstrual. Yeah, she shipped to Kentucky.
She shipped to Florida.
She shipped to Florida. Yeah, she did. And that shit came. That shit came the next day.
Yeah, she shipped them out the same day we ordered them.
Hey, I say, oh man, they fire. And bro, she got so many kind. Yeah,
14.
She got 14. Man, her cash app right down there at the bottom of the screen.
You can hit her up on Facebook.
Yep, you can hit up on the Zelle. She got 14 flavors available. Oh, the hot and spicy. That's what I got. They got hot spicy garlic.
Ooh. And the sweet and hot garlic is probably fire.
Oh, they
probably all fire.
Yeah. Pickled, what's that? Polish dill. Yeah, sweet and heat. Yes, indeed. That's a Kool-Aid. That's what you got. Mm-hmm. You got the tropical punch sour.
Yep.
And tropical punch hot. I bet you them bitches fire.
Mm-hmm.
The sour, the cherry sour. I bet you, because I want them cherry candies. Mm-hmm. So I bet you them be fire too. Mm-hmm. And the raspberry sour and hot. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all need to get them. And she from the hood. AG Crazy, stand up. Make sure y'all share this. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So let me get back to it. Let me see. I had a couple of questions I wanted to ask y'all, man. But you know that AI kind of threw me off a little bit.
Man, we wasn't even gonna. That wasn't even the topic for today.
No.
And we got off into that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's crazy, man. The world. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna ask y'all this. Is y'all parents out there, right? So is it easy to raise a kid, or was it easier to be a kid? Hit the line 407-504-1199. Is it easy to raise a kid, or was it easier to be a kid?
I mean, for us, I think it's easier to be a kid. But these kids nowadays, I don't know. It might be a tie.
I mean, it might be because it might be hard for them because.
Huh?
Oh. No, I'm gonna put it right there. My bad. I ain't gonna stain yo. Mm-hmm. So you know, like these kids, like when we was kids, we rode bikes. We went outside. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, I feel bad for our kids, for real. Mm-hmm. When our kids were growing up, I felt bad.
I feel like our childhood was much easier because we lived in a simpler time.
Yeah, there's like, What you talking about? She don't want me to. These joints is red. These them cherry sour.
No, tropical punch.
Tropical punch. These joints turn you red. Yes, I mean your tongue red. I can't talk because my mouth's so watery. Every time I'm ready to eat these joints, my mouth get to getting. Oh my god. Them joints right there just taste right. It bring back memories, yo.
So it's funny because I heard you say earlier that they were a Midwest thing. I always thought they were a down south thing. I didn't know they was a Midwest
No, it's
thing.
a Midwest thing. Then we got the Kool-Aid with the pickles, and the girls be putting the
Kool-Aid down in the pickles.
No, they do the Kool-Aid in the pickles, yeah. But They put
The
cinnamon.
peppermint stick.
Peppermint
Mhm.
sticks in there,
Mhm.
right? That's how they used to eat them. We used to. The boys really just we ain't had to pickle too much. We just had the Kool-Aid packs, and we used to
Mhm.
put in your hand. You know what I'm saying? We was out there selling Kool-Aid
Mhm.
back in school when we shorties selling Kool-Aid. Like, what you
Mine's the Kool-Aid.
Huh?
Dips the Kool-Aid.
Hell yeah. That's how it was. Nice shit. Post some in your hand for a nickel. I'm like, tongue red. Mm-hmm. They be turned up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they be turned up. So yeah. Yeah, them joints right there, fire. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, what was that question again? My bad. I was talking about pickles. I'm talking about Kool-Aid.
Was it easier to be a kid or raise a kid?
Yeah, it was much easier. It was much easier. I'm gonna take these off because I think I got a smudge on them. So it was much easier when
To be a kid.
I don't know. It's almost a tie for real. Like,
I mean, it is now for sure. But you know, how we were raised are different. It's different than what's going on now.
damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, what is something that the kids didn't have 20 years ago?
Social media. I think it's the biggest influence because, and I feel like also that's the reason why we used to have fights
And be outside.
and be
Now
outside.
they out here lip boxing on the internet.
Well, but I'm saying like we used to have fights because wasn't nobody there to video it and you know
Oh yeah.
what's the word I'm trying to think of? But make you feel
belittle
terrible
you and
forever.
make you forever. Like that lasts forever. That's why a lot of kids be out here be like, man, you pull out that camera, boy, I'm gonna give y'all ass a show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of people went out like that.
Mm-hmm.
They like before they get
the world star me.
Yeah, that's when they started. World star. Yeah, you ain't finna world star me. What happened to world star?
Still on.
Oh yeah. I don't keep up with them type of things. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. Kids don't want to be on the internet for 10, 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
As a person that got, maybe you slipped and fell or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, oh, you got your ass whooped. No.
On the real.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. What else 20 years ago? Yeah, but it's definitely internet. The internet is a new outside.
Mm-hmm. They didn't have cell phones either.
They didn't have cell phones.
So if somebody was trying to get a hold of you and you wasn't in the house, they would saddle up.
Yeah, on the real.
You better leave a message.
Man, catch me outside.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, catch me outside.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Let me see.
So, but the thing we was going to talk about today was legacy.
Legacy, building generational wealth.
Well, I mean, that could be a legacy.
Or leaving generational wealth, what they even look like.
Yeah. I mean, that could be a legacy, but a legacy doesn't have to necessarily mean money. It can be a legacy of breaking generational curses or love. It could be a legacy of knowledge. It could be a little bit of all of those.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So what is something that your family do or don't do that your family you come from did or didn't do?
I mean, I feel like the family that I made, I try to be a present and listening guide. And I didn't have that. So I grew up in the children are to be seen and not heard era. So I wanted to make sure that my children felt heard and seen.
Mm. Yeah, they say we try to be
The person that
the
we
person,
needed.
yeah, the person that we didn't have when we was kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to be it for our kids. And sometimes that's why a lot of parents, they try to be their friends.
Yeah,
And I think that's where you're messing up at. Because they parents wasn't a friend to them, a good friend to them growing up, and they probably didn't understand it.
I don't think it starts off as that though. I think it starts off as I want you to see me as someone you can talk to.
Mm.
And then it turns into like, while I'm showing you that I'm open to what, even if I don't agree with what you have to say, I'm open to, and so they try to put themselves on that same level, and then those lines do get blurred, and it moves over into friendship more than it is parenting or mentoring. But I think it starts off on the premise of you want your kids to be able to relate to you so they can talk to you. Kind of like meeting them on their level.
Yeah, because they don't want to have that brick wall that they know they have for their parents.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like, man, I don't even want to have no brick wall. Look, we just going to keep everything up front. And you know what I'm saying? You can talk to me about anything.
But that brick wall sows seeds into young people that they are constantly trying to impress and be enough.
People pleasing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's a difficult time right now. With we was once kids, now we out here raising kids, and like I said, it wasn't no rule book on this. And times change, and we can't treat our kids how we was treated because they live in a different world.
Right.
So you, like I said before, a long time ago, you tell your kids to stay in the house. They're like, I ain't want to go outside anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you tell them to go outside, they act like it's a punishment. And then we got some kids that's outside. They outside. You know what I'm saying? And they scaring all the grown folks for real. They got that scaring the police and the grown folks. Like, man, and if you do something or say something to them.
Well, and that's just the thing. The reason why that's a thing is because there are no consequences, right? So when we were growing up, your neighbor, your neighbor's neighbor, your auntie, your cousins, great grandma, if they seen you messing up, not only would they whoop you and tell your mom and you get another whooping, but it's like, you knew not to act up in front of certain people.
Or you
nowadays, if you try to go to a parent to be like, hey, your disrespectful ass child did X, Y, Z, they want to try to fight. And I'm telling you about my child, and not, and I think that's the reason there's no consequences, right? So I mean, even with the police, right? So the police, when we was younger, we didn't dare do some crazy stuff in the police let us go. No, they was gonna try to slam us.
Man, on the real.
They was doing probations and house arrests and sending us to juvenile detention centers, and nowadays the parents just have to come and pick them up.
Man,
and then right back in it again.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And they making their prison system so comfortable where when you're locked up and they give you all this time after they build up that little time, giving you slap on the wrist, and they hit you with 10 and 20. Yeah, they hit you with a 10 and 20. You're gonna get you a tablet, and you're gonna be, on the tablet. So I got a phone call today from one of my homies in the joint. He got a lot of years, like 90 years, and he called me like about 7 this morning. Right? I'm like, man, what is this? No, I'm finna pick you up. I'm like, man, what? Hello? You know what I'm saying? I see Illinois, so I'm like, hello. They collect call from, I'm like, this early? What the hell going on? He's like, damn, bro. they just put my phone number on the tablet. I can call you anytime from my tablet. I ain't gotta wait for the phone no more. I ain't gotta fight over the phone no more.
Oh, that's
Everybody in Illinois prison, they got a phone number on their tablet, so they can call their people. So I'm like, oh, that's dope. I'm like, damn, this early. I'm like, now people can call their kids, you know what I'm saying, before they go to school. You know how the kids will feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna call you when they get out of school. Like, only thing about it is, you know what I'm saying, you gotta wait like about 10 minutes before you call them back. I said, man, that's cool though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's super cool that they started doing the video visits because, you know, a lot of people, I mean, like him for an example, right? You know, he's got 90 years and you know, parents get older and they can't move around as much. You know, your visits and your face-to-face time with people gets severely limited, and that's cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah.
You know, you're isolated from everyone you love with a whole bunch of people. I mean, true enough, you're with other people, but it's like it's not your people.
Right.
So, you know, had Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Chopper Graham.
So, you know, I feel like that's it makes not that it's I'm not saying like, you know, they're in prison, right? They're in prison, most of it for stuff that they did or karma that caught up to them for other stuff. But also when they give them that much time and they're going to lose a lot of loved ones in that time, right?
Yep.
And probably be there until they're gone, you know. They should be able to reach out to other people and to see their faces.
Yeah, we got Snoop in the building.
Says, if you are a friend to your children, your child may not take your authority seriously when it comes to rules, responsibility, or consequences.
It's facts.
Yep.
Facts. Because I had to tell my kids, because, you know, I tell them, I say, hey, man, look, I want y'all to love me, but y'all ain't got to like me, bro. But I need y'all to obey me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about you not liking me and getting mad and huffing and puffing. It's cool. Just do what I need you to do. And you gonna get over that. So, and we're gonna be sitting at the table eating and having fun like a family do. So yeah, that's true though. Because you be too cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Like when you tell them to do something, they think you playing. You know what I'm saying?
Phones are a trap to keep one coming back, especially the youth. Yeah.
You said on phones, what? Is it a trap?
Yeah.
Yeah, the phone's a trap, Snoop. And you know, they put in Illinois, they got the phones on the tablet. They giving them tablets. So they sit in their room. Look, they in jail, right? The jail's getting like what, $50,000 a year off each inmate. Wow, that's a lot of money. And then you sit in your house on the tablet all day as a kid. Now you can't control your emotions. You're not emotionally intelligent, so you just snapped out. Well, yeah. And now you locked up, and now they give you a tablet and a phone, and you like, I'm away from everybody, and I got my tablet. I'm cool. You back to it. You playing games and listen to music. You've been doing that at home anyway, because you ain't been going outside at home anyway. You've been in the world. When time you were in the world, you snapped out because somebody bumped you or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's sad. What we were talking about the other day. You know, they're so desensitized to dopamine now. So now it's like the things that should give them dopamine no longer do.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, man, they shout out to Charles Jackson, Snoopity. My big brother, he be out there, man. He been out there for the community, trying to hold it together, man. Put something together for the kids and the youth. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Who else we got out there? Teddy Chopper Grahams. You know what I'm saying? Heard he getting back in the studio. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get back in the studio. I seen you. I can't see the other ones. What else we got on?
What's it? Devo, Domingo, Antonio.
Devo G,
Oh, I know who we're missing.
and then who we got? Say Domingo. You know what I'm saying? Act on Deck Clothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check out his clothing line, AOD. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? His website popping. You know what I'm saying? He got clothes, sweaters, had everything for the actors and more for the family. Matter of fact, we all actors for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and try to have an interview, try to get that job. Watch you start acting. Hello, sir. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, we all actors. You know what I'm saying? You know, them police lights hitting behind your behind. You be, hello, sir. Yeah, all that. You know what I'm saying? Get in that courtroom, y'all be, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, man. Yeah, we all actors. Somewhat. You know what I'm saying? We be acting like parents, knowing damn well we don't know what we doing half of the time. We actors. Oh man.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what else we got? Let me see what else we got. Let me see. We got another one. What else you want to talk about? KKG.
I mean, there was a lot of stuff that we was talking about with the legacy, and I think that's something that we need to hear from the audience on is what's your legacy? How are you leaving a mark on this world? What's your legacy you're leaving behind?
So if pretty much if today was your last day, how would you? Yeah, that's Snoop, fam. You know what I'm saying? Snoop, you see Devo said, "What up, family member?" So, how would your family talk about you when you gone? You know what I'm saying? How would you want them to talk about you when you gone? They gonna remember you from your smile. They gonna remember you from you know what I'm saying, your acting out. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge you poured into your family. You know, um, or what you want to leave. What kind of fingerprint you want to leave on this place. And the crazy part is, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, God gonna give you another chance. You wake up and you think about it. You think about it all night tonight. Like, man, what do I really want to leave on this earth or leave behind? How do I want to stain people's brain? What can I do or say to make people say, hmm?
Yeah, I mean that's the knowledge, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think what we need now more than ever is, especially the way that our country is going,
Prayer.
prayer, love, kindness for
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what I want my legacy to be.
Mm-hmm. What Snoop say?
He said, the prison system is a trap designed to keep our youth locked up. They hand out TVs, phones, and iPads to make it feel like freedom, but it's really bondage. They don't want our young people building a future. They want them stuck in a cycle of killing each other.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's what they want. And it's sad because you can see it. Like when I go through these cities, man, and I see playgrounds towed down or got a fence around it, I be like, yo, the basketball courts, the backboards ripped off. I'm like, even if the kids want to go outside, it's nothing for them to do.
Well, a lot of communities are taking down basketball courts because it's causing issues in the community. So the people that are there to play basketball or go there to play basketball aren't, well, I don't want to say they're not children, but they're not there to engage in sportsmanlike activity, it becomes a meetup spot, and it always becomes a problem. That's why they're taking out a lot of apartment communities.
Yeah.
Because it causes a problem.
Yeah, and we didn't realize it, you know what I'm saying? At least when I was young, you know, I realize it now that we had a lot of gang members in the park. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they ran the kids off. So they was like, you know what? If y'all gonna run the kids off, we gotta run y'all ass off. So we taking that makes sense. That makes sense though. Cause I was like, man, why they ain't got none? But no, because they was using the wrong peoples in the park. You know what I'm saying?
It's attracting an element that is not there to do good in the community.
You know what they need to do? They need to open up parks for the kids back again, and then open up parks for the grown people, like pull-up bars and dip bars, and you know what I'm saying?
A lot of like areas are putting that outdoor exercise equipment in.
That's what I'm saying. So let the grown folks be over there, and let the kids be over there. Y'all got it messed up. Y'all grown folks be over there on them kids swings and stuff, rolling blunts and chilling. Like, man, like it ain't nobody business. You know what I'm saying? Be finding guns in the park and everything. Like, no.
And I got 22 kids, family. They love me. They respect me. I hope they will speak on the man I was and what I stand for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got little young ones. You know what I'm saying, too? 22. Boy, you and Snoop do not play. Snoop, how many kids you got? Good Lord. Y'all making me, boy. Man. 22. Skirt on 22s on the real. So, Devo, do your kids go out and play? Do they go to the playground? Or you know what I'm saying? Damn, we said 25. Devo, he on your boy. Well, Devo on your bumper. Devo, all you do is have a couple more. You know what I'm saying? So, do y'all kids still be going to the playground? Or no, I said that's dead. You know what I'm saying? Do they be on their tablets? Do y'all be watching what they be watching on their tablet? You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of that, I seen a video with this girl. She said her daughter kept coming to her talking about sex. You know what I'm saying? And she like, what? Like, man, just a little kid. And she like, why you asking about that? And woo, you know, whatever. She said she took her tablet and she was chatting on the tablet. Her kid was chatting on the tablet with a grown ass man and was sending, you dig, pictures. She like, bro, she spazzed out. She was on TikTok. She spazzed out. And she was like, yo, and I'm just telling y'all, like, you know, because y'all got all these kids, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to watch, man. We got to go through these kids' phones, man. I don't care how old they is. Y'all don't know what these kids be talking about and how they be acting when y'all ain't around. You remember how y'all was acting when y'all mama and daddy wasn't around? So we already know what it is. But when they're in our presence, man, we got to go through their phones. We got to go through their book bags. We got to go through their rooms, pull them dressers out. Be like, look, I'm cleaning up, going through their stuff, man. They been having weapons, guns. You know what I'm saying? They might want to hurt themselves. You don't know what they might be on. But how would you know if you don't check?
I mean, yeah, you're right. And if you know, there's a lot of mass shootings that took place that would have been discovered that way.
Yeah.
You know, these kids be having all these guns and planning out all these attacks, and the evidence be right in their dang bedrooms.
Man, I'm trying like, look, when I was a shorty, right? I can get my hands on some guns. I'm a grown person. It's hard to get, you know what I'm saying? You can get one, but when you was a kid, it was easy. But my question is, where do these little kids get these switches from? These switches that they
guns from?
But I'm saying though, like, you can't buy them in the store like that. Like,
no. I mean, they sell them probably online. Hell, these kids know how to shop online.
Man, they turning guns into a semi-automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Like they ain't tripping. They ain't playing with no 38s no more. You know what I'm saying? They out here 100-round drumming.
Mm-hmm.
And man, they doing too much. And I'm like, man, how is they learning how to get all this stuff on the
Can't
computer?
even count to 100.
Man. Yeah, so I don't want to jump on that, but I just want to tell y'all, man, if you love your kids, man, if you love your kids, man, check their stuff, man. I know you be like, I don't want to be in their privacy. Man, they go through your stuff. They go through your stuff. They be all in your drawer trying to find your snacks and everything else. And you know what I'm saying? They go through your drawer. They won't give you no privacy. So I ain't trying to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying? So my grandmother went through my stuff. And, you ain't got to do it every day because, that's how you should make some sneaky ass kids. But once in a while, hey, your ass is going to be in the joint. So I'm going to treat it like the joint. I'll be like, compliance check. Straight up, with everything that's on the floor, going on the garbage. I'm giving y'all 5 minutes to clean up y'all room, man. And anything on the floor, it's getting thrown to God. If it don't need to be, I don't want nothing on the floor but the bed. Let's clean up, man. We're gonna, see what y'all got in here. And I'm coming in here, I'm tying up everything. I'm gonna see what y'all got. Because I said in the joint, they ain't gonna be giving me no privacy. Mm-hmm. Hell no, they don't do that. Straight up. So yeah, man. Any questions? Y'all got any questions for me, man? Y'all got 10 minutes. Y'all ain't got any questions for me? You know what I'm saying? Because for real, I know y'all see my eyes low. I'm tired. My wife tired. Mm-hmm. She just came back from out of town. Our mother's sucker tired. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie. Shout out to my boy, my son, Tyler.
Yeah.
It's his birthday weekend. Damn. How old Tyler finna be? I'm finna be old.
25.
He finna be 25? Mm-hmm. I know you lying the whole quarter. Mm-hmm. 25. Good Lord. He kicking off his birthday. So, y'all in the chat, please say happy birthday to my son, Tyler. You know what I'm saying? He out there doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He left. He kicking off early. His birthday is Sunday on the 21st. But he kicking it off today like he should on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. And he ain't got to work tomorrow, so he kicking it off early. He's somewhere probably getting his feet rubbed or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or in the pool, he chilling. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man, shout out to Tyler, man. I love you, bro. I love your son. Straight up, happy birthday.
And we're done with all of our birthdays. So
yeah, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yes, indeed. All them September birthdays out of here. Because they was, man, Big Mike, Florida Black, Jazz, you, me. We had a lot of people from we got a lot of Virgos, boy. It was popping. Yep, I was like, golly.
Put his cash app in the comments. When I send him something.
Yeah, man, y'all send his cash app. You know what I'm saying? Tyler G staff. You know what I'm saying? Send him a $1. You know what I'm saying? For his cash app. Send him $1. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to break your pockets. We ain't trying. You know what, man? Listen, I went to the store and got a number one. A number one is a soda and a bag of chips. My boy. I said, man, I ain't got no cash on me. I got $5. I got $5 in cash. Ooh wee. Man, why this stuff come out to $4.40, $4.50, $4.55? So I'm standing there. She say $4.55. I'm standing there. She got the $5 and she looked like she thinking about, do she want to get my nickel back? I said, yeah, you go ahead, you can have it. Go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she was like sitting there thinking like, I'm like, man, hey, I collect change. I don't care about that. I get my nickel. You know what I'm saying? Because every penny count. You know what I'm saying? People be throwing away pennies, man. This stuff add up. It's a compound effect. Y'all better stop playing. I got me a. Hey, do y'all got a change jar? I do. Yeah, I do. Might be ready cashing in a minute. But yes, indeed. KKG, you got anything you want to talk about?
Actually, I do. And this is going to catch you off guard because we haven't talked about it yet. But have you heard about Trey Reed?
Trey Reed. No, put me on.
So he is a young man who went to Delta State University in Mississippi. And earlier this week, they found Trey hanging in a tree.
I heard about that. I heard that somebody was like, bro, ain't no black people just running around hanging people in trees, bro. And first of all, hold on.
The police said that it appears to be a suicide.
No.
Foul play suspected.
It wasn't no foul play. Check this
said.
out. Let me tell you the foul play.
I already know. It's not true.
What's not true?
What you're about to say.
How you know what I'm going to say?
Because I heard it too.
That the last person that got hanged in Mississippi was on the same day he got hanged?
Oh, no. I know about that too. And it was a whole different area of Mississippi. That's the crazy part.
But on the same day, though.
On the same day.
That don't sound suspicious.
So what I thought you were going to say is there was a person online, I think they were on TikTok, that is apparently a relation to Trey, a cousin or something like that, that said that both of his arms and one of his legs were broken. So how did he hang himself? But then I read a statement from his mother that said that is not true, that they don't have any knowledge of that.
Not do what?
Of his limbs being broken. So I don't know.
Dang.
But, just like we kind of touched on in the previous week on the podcast, there's a lot of racial tension and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? But I feel like anytime something happens to someone in the Republican far-right party in the United States, Black people become a target.
Nakia Newman, new number red heart. FaceTime video.
It's my daughter. So, it's my daughter. I ain't heard from her in a while, so I'm going to holler at y'all later. Love, peace, and stay safe. It's your boy, Money G. I'm out. Peace. I got the whole